Hi YouTube. I have Miss Olivia Mackenzie here. She's all swaddled up. I actually bought this hat and this little swaddle for Cassidy, my Heather kit, but when she came, she's too big for it. The hat is crocheted, it doesn't really have much stretch to it, so it doesn't fit her, and the actual swaddle, her body, she's just too big to be bundled up like this, so they actually fit Olivia pretty well. Olivia is the Sydney kit by Marita Winters, and she fits preemie sizes best. She's my smallest baby, but it's not tight, it's a little bit baggy, but she looks nice and comfy in it. I did just go ahead and change her into these little pants, and her shirt is a little bit too long. It's a size newborn, but it's big on her, and her passy. And now, as I was done changing her, I got a notification on my last video with Xylan in Walmart. I got another YouTuber, Darylyn Jones, and they requested that I film just going over what I use to select my reborns and what I buy for them. So for me, the selection process really is what pulls at me. I have to see them and they call me. They attract me. When I saw Olivia online, I saw her on Facebook. I wasn't looking for another baby. I already had a little girl. I had a little boy being made. I was thinking I'd just have the two and that would be it. I saw her photo and her eyes. Her eyes are so stunning, and her expression is just so peaceful and calm. And I saw her in the nighttime, and I said, okay, if she's there in the morning, I'll inquire about her. And, I just happened to get her. So really the first attraction is the look. Do they call out to me? Do I feel like they really should be in my nursery just based on the look? Next would be price. I am not yet at a status where I'm spending, very high amounts on my babies, so they can't be over a certain amount. I just can't do it. So second would be price. Third thing that attracts me, or a third way I pick my babies, is the size. So right now, Olivia is my preemie. I don't want another preemie baby. She's adorable, she's beautiful, but it is just so hard to find clothes for her. I do shop in the thrift stores, so it's really difficult to find preemie clothes. For some reason, I see lots more preemie boy clothes than girls. So it's hard to find stuff that fits her really well. So I don't want another preemie baby. I have 3 babies that wear newborn clothing, one that wears 0 to 3 months, and then one more that wears 9 to 12 month clothing. So I like that I have babies that wear different size clothing. I don't want any more preemie babies. I don't want any more babies that wear newborn. So maybe a 3 to 6 month would be ideal next for me. I'm not sure, but the size is important to me. Other than that, rooting, I have 2 babies that I purchased without hair, and I really don't like it. So they'd have to have some type of hair. So Olivia has rooted hair, thankfully. I've seen the combi hair, where it'll be like painted with a little bit of rooted hair on top. I think that's cute. I'd go for that, but I don't want any more bald babies. And that's really it. I don't really care about the goodies that they're being sent with. I don't care what outfits they're being sent with or anything like that, because I love shopping for them. So really that's the thing. Am I attracted to their face? How much do they cost? And what size clothes do they wear? Those are my main determining factors for if I actually purchase a reborn or not. Some things that I do get for them, well, of course you have clothes. In all weather clothes. So, right now it's getting chilly, so I have jackets, have to have lots of the onesies 'cause I love to see them in just onesies sometimes. Pants, tops. For the little girls, I have dresses. And then, of course, the sleepers. Also, socks. I have lots of socks. Oh, you can't see her sock. She has some little white socks today. Lots of socks. I love to see them in onesies and socks. For their cleaning, you know, baby wash. Regular old baby wash. For their hair, I go to Dollar Tree and I get conditioner. Like regular conditioner for adults, and I mix it with water for their hair, and a spray bottle to put it in, comb and brush for their hair. For the girls, headbands. I do powder my babies. This also was from the dollar store, and it smells great. So when I change their diapers, I do put powder in their diapers. I just love to smell it. Diapers, of course, buy the diapers. Pacifiers. I know that lots of reborn moms, they have like pacifier collections, so pacifiers are important. There they go. Bottles. I like the bottles that have the bigger nipples. I like when they have the wider nipple because it covers their mouth completely. And, you know, you can't tell that their lips aren't moving. It helps it look more realistic when they have the bigger nipple. It covers their whole mouth. And, you know, to me, it just looks better. So, I like the bottles with the wide nipple. I don't really have any toys. I do have loveys for them. And I just happen to have 1 or 2 toys from when my kids were babies that I keep here. What else do I have for them? I do have a car seat that I got in a thrift store. And I have a universal stroller that I got for $5 off of Craigslist, which just helps, you know, bring them out and have fun on your outings. I do also have a carrier that I wear on my belly for them, but I'm looking for a sling carrier. I only bring my sleeping babies out, so once I get a sling carrier, I'll be able to bring my awake babies like Miss Olivia out. It'll give me more privacy. No one will really notice that her eyes are open and that she's a doll. What else do I have for them? I think that's it. When I got my first reborn, all I had for her was the sling carrier, clothes, and diapers. Those are the basics. Oh, and she came with 3 pacifiers. Those are the basics for me. All that other stuff is just extra. It depends on your reborn journey. It depends on what you enjoy doing with your reborns. For me, the hobby has definitely grown. Like I said, I started off with just clothes for her. Oh, and blankets. You know, you got to have the blankets to wrap them up in. Also to cover their car seat if you do bring them out, or cover the carrier if you bring them out. But that's all I started off with, and the journey has definitely grown to them having drawers of stuff. Like, all of these things are theirs. So, you know, it can be, it can kind of take over a little bit. But it's fun. I love it. They're very calm. They're very peaceful. Right now, my husband's out. My kids are with their dad. So it's just me in the house. And I'm here with my Olivia. It's really relaxing. It's really therapeutic. So, alright, YouTube. That was my first requested video. Any more requests, put them in the comments and I'll try to record them for you. Bye, YouTube.